rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
Requires me to hit that button there.
There you go. Now we're live.
Hey, good morning.
Well,
Yes, we're not live, but we are here when we're Memorex. And for those who, if you're young enough to not know that.
if you're over about 40, you probably understand that
Yeah.
reference. If not, you probably don't get it.
Yeah. So anyway, we're here, and this is Get It Right Texoma with the trio. You got Trey here.
Yeah. You're Terry.
I'm Terry.
I'm Trey.
Yep.
Yep,
And,
there we go.
And it's Sarala, and it's McAdams.
Yeah. And then we have our podcast partner in the sky, Mike.
Yeah, Mike. There we go. So we've done that part of it, but I tell you what,
Yeah,
we usually go live.
Right. We're not live this week.
That's right. We're
Yeah,
not
this is
live.
Trey.
Oh, sorry.
No, it doesn't matter. No, we usually go live every Friday morning, and obviously this show is not live; it's
No.
recorded. But there's a reason why Terry's
Yep.
going to be gone.
Yep.
And so we've got two special guests, and so today we have. I got to say this the right way.
Yes.
We have the varsity high school coaches of the two high schools in Wichita Falls.
There you go.
I don't want to say two Wichita Falls high schools.
Right.
Because there was a Wichita Falls High School at one time.
Yes, that's right.
So Greg Davis of Legacy High School and Mark Bendel of Memorial High School will join us. And this is on the heels of Rivalry Week. Next week is Rivalry Week. It's Rivalry Week.
Wabbits.
Yeah. And so the two high schools are going to play each other. They are district competitors. And it's there's actually a traveling trophy. We'll talk about that later. But anyhow,
Okay.
we're still going to go over some local happenings, and that's what
Yep.
we try to do, keep you up to date on local happenings, some news, and some events, and then we also have some guests.
Yep. And so, but you can still make comments. I won't be able to see them live,
Right.
but go ahead and make comments. Let us know how you like the show, share it, all that good stuff. So,
Unless you have a time machine, there's no way to see them live.
No. So, so go ahead and get all that done. And then check out all of our archives on YouTube. They don't stay, the live ones don't stay on beyond 30 days now on Facebook.
Yeah, screw
So,
Facebook,
Uh,
YouTube.
But this one actually will stay
Yeah,
because I'll just upload it.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, we got
Is
guests.
is anybody under like 50 using Facebook anymore?
Yeah.
Do they? Okay. I don't know. I don't use social media much. So,
Okay.
so-
Yeah. It still has.
'cause I hear all the youngsters, I think they use something other than like Snapchat or something.
Well, yeah.
crap
Well,
like that.
Snapchat and Instagram is still big. And then there's a whole bunch of others. Yeah, there's some definite age
Twitter,
differences.
is anybody tweeting?
Oh
anymore?
yeah,
Okay.
or Xing or
Yeah,
whatever. It's what's a single X rated, not triple X.
That's right. Yeah.
But anyway,
Just soft.
so we have sponsors. We got Eddie Hills Fun Cycles. This guy, let's get the logo there. 401 North Scott since 1966.
That's right. Look out for CF Moto coming soon.
CF
We've already got all of our. It's a
that's
new brand
Okay.
that we're carrying, and we've already got all the paperwork done and everything like that. We're just waiting on machines, and they're already been ordered and stuff like that. So we
All
ought to
right,
have them in,
now-
hopefully in November.
All right. So there we go. And
Exciting.
then MacTech Solutions right here. It's 4020 Ray Road. Just come on in, Finishing Touch Plaza. We do everything you need to do with an Apple product. We can supply the product. We can fix it. We can come set it up in your business. And we do Windows too. So, and it's the Windows computers.
I was gonna say, it's funny you say you do apples and windows, and I have not seen a damn apple in here, and I've never seen you wash a window.
I know. But hey, so anyway, we've got a lot of things going on. I mean, we're helping customers. We got a big project going on with a customer that it's Concrete Company, and man, they're doing a lot of stuff, updating their technologies and all that. We got attorneys, medical offices. We got everything as far as across the board.
It's not just the retail side of Apple side of it.
Absolutely not.
You're also a B2B, business to business
Exactly.
provider as well. So
yep.
come see Terry for all things that you need to do with your computer stuff.
All right. And if as far as if you're a business, if you're IT or motorcycles, there might be a little
conflict of interest.
But if you're anything else, we certainly invite you to maybe become a sponsor.
That's right.
So then
Contact one of us and we'll get you fixed up.
all right. So let's get into it. This is Get It Right Texoma. So we've got our restaurant focus.
our
And I
local
guess
restaurant.
are they a restaurant?
Well, they're a bakery.
But they're locally owned bakery. They have food.
They have
There you
food.
go.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
Circle M Bakery.
And they have been there since the 80s.
Yeah. And
I do know that because a friend of mine's family are the original people that started. I can remember when we were in junior high and she would go and make donuts in the morning before school.
Okay.
So it's a family-owned bakery. They've been around, like I said, since probably, I'm guessing, 85, 86, something along those lines.
Okay.
I mean, you can't find a better donut.
Okay.
I mean, absolutely. If you're into donuts, they've got awesome donuts. They have great cakes, pies, all kinds of sweet goodies like that. And they've been in the same location over on
Old Iowa
Park Road.
Yeah. Mike used to stop by because they were a sponsor of the radio program for a long time. And he'd stop by, picked up the samples. Yeah. It was one of the perks of going up to the radio station.
That's right. In fact, at one time we had a contest. Remember, there was a call-in contest, and if you got the answer right, you won a dozen donuts.
Yep, that's right. I did some tech questions on it, I think, as well.
Yeah, but right here, you can see on your screen here, Circle M Bakery. That's their Facebook page.
Early, 5 a.m. Oh my gosh!
They open early in the morning, and I think they're open every day,
Monday through Saturday and Sunday. Golly,
that's almost every day.
That is every day. Yeah. No, I was just saying. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
But it really is a great company, a great business, great people. They're good folks. They've been around for a long time, and the donut holes are my favorite. You can't. I don't know if there's anything better tasting in the world than their donut holes. Well, they absolutely just melt in your mouth.
They must have a donut hole machine.
Oh, I'm sure. No, their donut holes are unbelievable. But you go in, and they will take care of you. They'll get you hooked up. And like I said, they do custom cakes. They have cakes in stock, but they also do custom to cakes, and they do phenomenal. Everything there is good.
So check
them out. Circle M Bakery.
Using the technology. See,
there you go.
There
you go.
Go check them out and follow their page and tell them we sent. We told you if you've never been there.
Tell them you heard from me.
And even tell them if you just heard it and you're a regular customer, because we got a little kudos the other day. Did you see it?
No.
Oh yeah, for our restaurant last week. Oh yeah, they did a shout out.
See it where?
Oh, it's on Facebook.
Okay, no, I didn't see that. Snookies?
Yeah, Snookies. Yeah,
they emailed me back. So they were going to do something. So.
All right, so there you go. See,
absolutely.
We've got huge audience, man.
Well, to be fair, what we do is we do this local restaurant focus because we want to.
Yeah.
We don't make any money.
Didn't get any donut holes either.
No. We're not asking for anybody to give us anything. We don't want a discount on a meal or anything like that. We simply do it because this is Get It Right Texoma.
Yep.
And yes, we do talk national and state and things like that, but a lot of what we focus on is local.
That's it.
And most of our guests are local, and we want to support local businesses.
Yep.
That's why you're not going to see us talk about McDonald's and Burger King. And there's a lot of places out there that people eat and that are great places to eat, Applebee's or whatever it is.
I like this place, but
But we're not going to focus on those. We're going to focus on local restaurants and bakeries and that sort of thing.
Right. So if I've got our next one then that we'll do, but I'll keep it under wraps and keep it secret. So
I've already guessed that one. We could do
I don't know.
Next week.
We'll see. We'll see. All right. Anyway, so what else is going on around here?
Well, the Morath corn maze is still going on. It's 6.5 acres.
Wow.
And it's admission. It is an admission thing. Now, Morath Farms is out about 20 miles outside of Wichita Falls.
Yeah.
The Morath Orchards and
driving probably. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, if you walk, it's still going to be the same distance. It just take you longer.
It's not as the crow flies.
Well, no. I didn't think anybody was going to use a helicopter and parachute in. I'm assuming they're talking about driving.
Man, if you got a helicopter, let me know. I'll go with you.
I think most people are going to drive in there. Anyhow, it's a corn maze at the Morath Orchards and Farms is outside of Wichita Falls, and they have a corn maze, and it's going on through the rest of this month. Oh, actually, today may be the last day. Now that I think about it, today.
Why are they?
It may be. It's through the end of October, and today's the end of October.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's right. Scheduled. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I keep forgetting we're recording this before that.
So
yes.
It shows 10 to 10. I'm sorry, 5 to 10 today. Which is Friday.
Right.
If they're open on Halloween, so you might want. I'm going to stop talking about this. So you might call them and make sure they're going to be open.
All right.
But there are two things that we do know are going on tonight for sure. This is October 31st, so it is Halloween, and an evening at the Improv at Backdoor Theater.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. It's $12 per person. It's 7:30 at the Backdoor Theater's main stage, and it is an 18 older crowd. So you can't bring your kids. You don't want to bring your kids. It's funny. It's a lot of good time. These are some really amazing local improv people. If you've ever seen Whose Line Is It Anyway, that's what improv is.
And I think I've enjoyed every one of them, and I think they're just as funny.
Oh yeah,
and because you know them too. A lot of them you'll know.
A lot of people
he used to go up there, and
yep.
so you get to laugh at your friends, as well.
But it's a great time. So go check them out. Backdoor Theater. You can go on their website, I guess, to order tickets.
Or you can. They've got a group even. It looks like Backdoor. I guess that's the private group probably of all the But anyway, it's definitely Backdoor Theater. Just check that out. I was trying to think. Yeah. There we go.
And also, if you're looking for a safe
tickets, right on here,
right there, you
on
get
the Facebook
tickets.
page. Yep.
And also, if you're looking for a safe Halloween thing for your kids, tonight Campfire. There's going to be a lot of places to go out there, but Campfire of North Texas is a great place to go. They're going to have a drive-through Halloween trick-or-treating thing.
Okay.
Where they're going to have all the campfire vans. They're going to have a lot of decorations out there, and the Campfire is on the corner of Fillmore and 9th Street.
Okay.
And so
what is that got a name? That's different from these other trunk or treat or whatever.
It's just called
Campfire Halloween Drive.
Yeah, and I think the staff dresses up and that sort of thing. So you go through what they're asking you to do though is to approach from Seymour Highway and go at Fillmore to go into their parking lot.
Right.
Because if you go down 9th Street and try to turn into their parking lot, you're going to create kind of a mess there.
Okay.
So if you go down Seymour Highway and go up Fillmore, go drive up Fillmore Hill. They're at the very top there where 9th Street comes in. You'll see,
okay.
You'll see a lot of people there.
Okay.
So go check it out.
All right.
And then the last event we want to talk about was the Texas Fish and Chips, which ties into our coaches that we're going to have today, because this is an event that is going to help send the combined bands of Legacy High School and Memorial High School to London.
Yep.
For the I just lost it here. The New Year's Eve parade. Yes. I lost it for a second there. The New Year's Eve parade.
Okay.
And this is going to happen at Garnett Field, which is the old McNeil Field, named after Irvin Garnett, one of the greatest coaches we ever had in Wichita Falls history, by the way.
Okay.
And a really, really solid guy, a really good man who did a lot for the WFISD. Anyhow, that's where the event's going to be. It's right next to Memorial Stadium, and it's going to be from 4:30 to 6:30. And you can get tickets early. I'm sure there'll be some tickets on site. The nice thing about it is the Redneck Culinary Academy is going to cook the food.
Okay.
So that's why it's called Texas Fish and Chips, because it's going to be fish fries, hush puppies, coleslaw.
Okay.
And a drink. So it's going to be a lot of good time there, and it's for a great cause. These kids are working hard. There's some kids that their families can just write a check to go because it costs money to go.
Sure.
That they can just write a check. But then there are some kids that don't have that opportunity, so they work for it. And that's why the band does a great job. Loy Studer and Shelly Cunningham and those people that are putting this together, they're giving these kids opportunities to go out and work to earn money.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about it is they have to work for it. Mm-hmm. So go check it out there and check out the Texas Fish and Chips. Support them, get some good food. It's a Friday night, and then go watch the ball game right after.
Okay. Well, it's almost like a tailgate party.
Kind of, yeah. You could almost call it a tailgate.
Yeah.
But it's a tailgate with benefits because it benefits some kids.
Yep. And you're part of the Redneck Culinary Academy.
Yes, right? I am. So I'll be out there cooking.
Yeah. All right. Fried
or serving
fish,
or something. I'll be doing
French
whatever.
Fries. Yeah. All right.
And this is, by the way, for both schools, Memorial and Legacy High School band. So it's not just one school over the other. It's both schools. Right, they're doing a combined band.
Because now, so it's a combined band. So they applied. I assume they applied for this.
I think they were asked. Ryder High School went several years ago.
Okay.
And I think they were invited back, and I think they just told them, said, hey, we have two high schools here. I guess they're just going to combine it.
Right.
and go as
And
go as a
practice
combination.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's cool. That
Well, I mean, when you're going to like the practicing is they're probably gonna have pretty regular songs that most people know.
right.
All the kids know how to march. They're gonna march in a New Year's Day parade, so it ought to be fairly.
Yeah,
Band kids usually are pretty sharp
right.
as a whole,
Yeah.
and they usually pick up on
Well,
stuff
a lot,
very well.
and interestingly on that, something that I've noticed in the computer world is that a lot of IT guys are actually former music people.
Oh yeah,
because it's a logical thing. There's a process. Music is logical. I mean,
Absolutely,
it's a math
It-
thing.
It's a process, and
So,
that's it. So,
yeah.
hey, speaking of coaches, we've
Yes,
got our
all
first guest
right.
coming in. Come on in, Coach.
Yes.
How you doing?
We do this live. Well, we're not live, but we're
Yeah,
recording
we're
live.
recording it, but we
So,
do a live transition.
Yeah, so I'm Terry. All right, good
Yeah.
to meet you.
Of course, we've talked back and forth, but we've texted back and forth. But I'm Trey. So,
Yep.
yeah, nice to meet you, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, your name's right there. Is it spelled right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
I didn't screw that one up. That's
Yeah.
what if I screwed that one up? I need to go back to school, right?
Where do I look?
Right,
Right
there.
there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
Right there. Yeah,
that's
Don't
the.
look at yourself over there. You look fine.
You got it.
So yeah, we have Coach Legacy High School football coach Greg Davis in with us, and this is your first year
It is.
at high school. So
All right.
tell everybody a little bit about your background. How did you end up in Wichita Falls?
Oh man, that's a long story. So I'm originally from Wichita Falls, but I did graduate to Midwestern State University. I am an Indian and a Mustang.
Oh, so you were there at the transition.
Absolutely.
See, I'm an Indian, so I
Okay,
graduated
absolutely.
back in the old days.
Had to be there. It was a different time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for Fort Worth, went to Eastern Hills High School. Played football at Stephen F. Austin. Transferred into Midwestern. Yes, sir.
That's where I was going to go play high school or college football.
Really?
We'll talk about this later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go. But I started my career off actually as a volunteer coach at Polytech High School.
Well, I'm from Fort Worth.
He's
So
from
I
Fort
grew up
Worth. Fort Worth
Harlington
Tech.
Heights, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so so I started in Polytech. It was one of the worst programs at the time. We didn't have a lot of kids, so you just learn how to work hard, get the most out of your kids, do more with less.
Mhm.
So you learn that pretty quick. And then luckily, the next year I was at DeSoto as a freshman coach, and I've just kind of climbed my way on up to where I've been able to work at Ennis. I won a state championship in 14. North
Which, by the way, people call it Enos, but it's not Enos, it's Ennis.
Ennis,
Yeah.
yes.
But I hear people all the time.
All the
I
time.
went to the drag races out there at Enos.
So I've been blessed in my career. I've had multiple stops through various different reasons, but I've been blessed in this career, and I'm just happy to be here in Wichita Falls and leading our program.
So are you mostly on the offensive side or the defensive side?
Defensive side, yes, sir.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you come from the defensive side of the ball, yeah.
The dark side,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
yes, sir.
So I'm thankful you're here, and I know you've done a lot there. Legacy, Legacy has had a little bit of this is the second year the school's open.
Yes, sir.
Has had a little bit of a bumpy ride. Last year did not win a game.
Yep.
And this year, though,
Yeah.
you've come out and won a couple, right?
Yeah. I wish it was more, but I'll take what we got right now.
Well, but you got to build a program,
I agree.
and that's what people need to understand.
I agree.
I think, in my opinion, looking from the outside and not an expert at coach, but
Mhm.
played a lot of football and watched a lot of football and covered a lot of football, that I feel like Legacy got off kind of on a bad foot last year
Okay.
by having such a hard pre-district
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
And so the kind of the general theory that most coaches that I know is if you've got a hammer of a team, if you've got a solid good team, you want to get them some tough pre-district games.
Right.
Iron sharpens iron.
Absolutely.
But if you have an unknown
Right.
team, you kind of want to get a little bit of a softer schedule in that front to get some confidence built
Absolutely.
up, because you don't want to get the hell kicked out of you
Right.
for 5 games or 4 games or whatever, then go into district and
Yes, sir.
your confidence is down.
Yeah, it's just how you would like to, build a fighter. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
The first fight should not be Terrence Crawford.
No, they fight tomato cans. I mean,
Yeah.
you see these professional boxers, and they'll have a 18-0 record, but they hadn't fought anybody here. Yeah.
Yep. Same, very similar concept. So I would agree with that. That non-district schedule for an unknown school. It was challenging. We had our, set of heartburn this year with that same schedule, but I do feel like if we played a little bit better in certain points of those games, would have been better outcomes.
Right. So tell us a little bit about your philosophy with not just the coaching, not just the X's and O's, a friend of mine, Troy Ferris,
Yes.
speaks very highly of you. He's an
Yeah.
associate principal over there.
Sir.
And he talks about your mentality of teaching kids to be men.
Absolutely.
And tell us a little bit about that.
So you want to use the game of football to help them grow as adults. So the game of football, their everyday life has some kind of correlation with what kind of decisions they're going to have to make as young adults, and you want to always never miss that moment. It can be just so many tardies. Okay, well, if you're tardy to work, what happens? So you want to hold them accountable for every little thing, because every little thing does have a consequence in life. We check grades. That's a big deal for me. We check grades every Wednesday. If you're failing, you will run the whole period on Wednesday, just because we hold you to a high standard academically, and we want to make sure we're doing our part on the athletic side. So we want to attack all aspects of the player, not just on the field. And then once we get that done, then we can talk about winning, okay? Because winning is just a byproduct of doing everything else right and consistent, being disciplined in what we do. And that's when we'll have our program rolling in the right direction.
There's so many life lessons
Yes.
that you learn
Oh, yeah.
from sports and from organized sports and that sort of thing. No matter, I know you played soccer, but whether it's soccer, football, whatever, there's just so many life lessons you can learn.
Absolutely.
And it's great to have a coach and a person like you that wants to correlate that.
There's a rare. Well, in football, can y'all tie in high school? Can there be a tie theoretically?
No, sir.
Okay, it's play overtime. Is it sudden death or
it's college rules? So
Okay.
we'll go until
okay? So in soccer you can have a tie.
You do a lot.
Yeah, 1-1 or 0-0.
Yeah.
But
0-0.
but even then, most of the time there's a winner, a
Yes.
clear winner,
Yes.
and that is, most things in life are not binary like that. It's either you win or you lose.
Correct.
And that's where you have to take the emphasis away from the win or lose.
Absolutely.
And it's like, okay, do everything you can, but also realize that when you lose, but then the character comes out then.
Absolutely.
And that's where in business,
Absolutely.
it is sometimes you either, because you're going for, there's only one contractor or one business that's going to be awarded that. Or you as an individual you're either going to get hired or you're not going to get hired.
Absolutely.
And so you've got to stick with it. And that's where a lot of athletics or a lot of athletes have gone into sales because they understand, they learn that.
Absolutely.
It's like baseball. What's success in baseball when you're a hitter?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. What's a good score or a good batting average?
I don't know. I'm not a baseball guy, but I think about 30 to 35% of the time.
Yeah, and so you don't have to be perfect. That's the thing. And even in day-to-day, play-to-play, you don't have to be perfect. I mean, you strive for it. And so I think those are the great values that you learn throughout life with that. So
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
So how are your teams? Of course, this season this is going to be aired next week, so it's right before rivalry week, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's why we're going to have Coach Bendel in here a little bit as well. So what are you looking for in the future here? Because this season is getting close to the end.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So how do you feel about your prospects of your freshman teams and your JV teams and that coming up?
So
program?
I feel good for the future. We're actually a very young football team at the varsity level. We have 16 seniors, which is not a lot.
No.
Most people have 25 plus seniors. We have a really good freshman group. They won last night. They are 6-2. Wish they were 7-1. We dropped one that we shouldn't have dropped. Our JV has a bunch of developmental kids that are going to help us next year. They played really, really hard last night. They didn't come up with the end result that they wanted, but they fought hard, and there's definitely pieces there that are going to help us move forward to next year on Friday night. So I'm excited about the future. We got good classes coming. All of our boys are doing really, really good, and they're doing exactly what I need them to do. So I look forward, to the future.
Well, I know we talked football, but you're not just a football coach.
Correct.
You're also the athletic coordinator for the school, which is a big job, by the way. A lot of people don't realize. As an athletic coordinator for the school, tell everybody just a little briefly about what are your responsibilities.
Everybody else's problems. Yes.
Wipe a lot of heinies, baby.
Yes. Everybody else's problems, putting them first, making sure that I'm being equitable in the position. because it's easy to say, well, we're going to do it this way, and it's going to be highlighted for football. You got to make sure that every other coach and every other kid feels the same love and aspiration that you have for your players on the football field. So it's a 24/7 job. I signed up for it, and I love every minute of it.
So what do you? What's your prospect? How are you thinking now? Basketball had some really good success last year.
Yep.
What are you thinking in the other sports we're going to see this year?
We're going to do it again. Basketball program is very strong. They'll be young this year, but the expectation is the expectation. We plan on winning district if we can. Girls basketball also, they'll be strong. So I'm looking forward to going to a bunch of basketball games. Baseball and softball are definitely working hard. We should win more games there. I mean, I feel like as a school, we're at a turning point. Okay, we're maybe one more year away of our off season, and we'll be right in the mix of everything else everybody else is doing. So our future is bright at Legacy, and I'm excited to see what happens.
And soccer had some success last year as well.
Sir.
So
yep, they're going to do it again.
What other sports have we not mentioned? I'm just curious because I grew up in Fort Worth. We had a little larger school. We had golf, we had soccer, volleyball. So what all?
I mean, we have
bowling.
No. Yeah, there's powerlifting, golf, swimming.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, is Coach Duvall still the swimming coach do all the schools or both schools participate?
Both schools participate. We have a new head coach in the swimming department. His name is Sean Brown. This is his first year, and he's doing very well.
Because Coach Duvall was around for
absolutely,
since Christ was a corporal. I mean, he was been around for a long time. So, but do the teams or do both schools practice together?
No, they
practice
separate. Yes, sir. Last year they were together. This year they're separate.
Oh wow! So that's kind of a new thing in the WFISD because even when there were 3 teams or 3 schools, all the teams practice together and work together.
Where do they practice now?
I believe at the YMCA.
Oh, okay. So I don't have a on campus.
No,
yet.
I wish we did.
We're gonna go dig a tank out there. You know that little retaining pond down there.
I wish we did.
Yeah, if you could swim in that, put some piranha or something like that. If you can swim in that, that'll
go
train you
noodling too, man, and grab you a catfish.
Oh, man.
Oh well.
So, what are your kind of the top 3 things that you really impress on your coaches, and not just football? I'm talking about your coaching staff. That your expectation of you've got to get these kids. These are the things you need that I expect you to teach these kids. What would you say your top 3 are?
Well, you always pull back from your principles. For me, it's be on time, be respectful, and work hard. That is the premise of what we do. Everything else falls into place. The expectation of working hard, we leave when the work is done. That's just pretty much what we do at Legacy High School. But as long as you stay within those 3, pillars, everything else that's how we make all of our decisions as far as discipline. Everything we do is based on be on time, be respectful, and work hard. Because you got to be on time to class. Coaches got to be on time to work. Kids got to be respectful to their teachers and their peers because you can go to ISS or get suspended or whatever it is there. Same with coaches. We got to be able to work with our peers and be good teachers in the classroom. And then everybody got to work hard. So that's in the classroom, on and off the field. Same with the coaches in the classroom, on and off the field. So that's how we manage everything we do is of those 3 pillars.
That's awesome. So coaching staff changes this year. I know a lot of times when an athletic coordinator leaves a campus and it's football, usually a certain number of coaches will leave and there'll be some turnover. How was your turnover? I'm not asking you exact numbers, but percentage-wise, did you have a large turnover, small turnover, or whatever?
Very, very small. Well, football was probably 40% turnover. I brought in 5 coaches.
Which is really is relatively low when a head coach leaves. Sometimes it's 85 or 90%.
Right, correct. I was able to retain most of the staff. Some guys went with Coach Johnson over to, I want to say, Brownfield. Brownfield.
I drive through it when I go to New Mexico. Yeah, it's Brownfield.
Brownfield.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that confused sometimes.
No, it's a weird one, yeah.
So we brought in Tony Kennedy as assistant head coach. Jace Hammock is offensive coordinator, doing a phenomenal job. Anthony Carson is defensive coordinator. And then I brought in Terry Fields as a recruiting coordinator and offensive line coach. And then I took a coach from the girls' side and made her football operations, which she's doing phenomenal as well.
That's great.
Yes.
There's so many nice things going, so many good things. The nice thing about it, you have great facilities.
We do.
That is the one thing about these schools. If you haven't gone to the schools, if you live in the WFISD, this is you're paying for these schools.
Yes.
And these are your tax dollars. And I highly encourage you to go and check out these schools.
Absolutely.
Because there's the field, not just the athletic facilities, all the facilities are great. But when you do the athletics, you have all of your non-varsity or all your varsity sports other than football are played at the school, right?
Absolutely. Yes, sir. It's awesome. I mean, it's very convenient. You're allowed to have a program where your sub-varsities and your feeder schools can come to your campus and play their games there. So it's definitely a plus, a big win for Wichita Falls to have 2 new schools.
Well, it also, I think that the other side of that I really like is it gets the community involved.
I agree.
It's a lot easier. I mean, you have parents that live on the other side of town or live long way off and things like that, or live over by Legacy High School and going out to Memorial Stadium's a little bit of a deal, or get off work late. There's a lot of reasons that people could miss games.
Right.
But now, if it's right next to the house,
Right.
and it's a 5-minute walk or 3-minute walk over there, come on now.
Correct. No, I agree. It's definitely convenient. We just hosted 2 games this week. We had Barwise and Burke Burnett at our school Tuesday. We won. And, I mean, it's just a good experience. And, when people come on our campus, we want them to have some pride and sense of who we are as Leopards and just bring, pride to our side of town.
Let me tell you something. I went to the parade,
Okay.
the homecoming parade.
Yeah.
I was so impressed
Yeah.
with not only the kids, the way the kids acted, the way all the fun people were having, but the turnout of the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
There was so many people there, and it was nice to see, oh, hey, how's it going? Because people I don't see very often. I don't see in my day-to-day life now.
Yeah.
And catching up people that went to school with my kids at Hershey and just people in the community that I don't know that they have any kids around or anything, just showed up. I mean, I don't have any kids there anymore, but I thought it was a cool thing to go to.
Yeah, I thought it was cool as well. It was one of the better parades. It was efficient, which is what I liked the most.
Yeah.
Wasn't too long, wasn't too short, but it was just very efficient and a bunch of different, a lot of love for our kids. So we got good things going on at Legacy that, if you are a future Leopard, we can't wait to have you.
Sounds good. Now, I got to ask you, how are you feeling going into next week's ball game against Memorial?
Well, it's going to be interesting. I think both teams are playing good football right now. It's hard to say because it's a rivalry game. So
that's exactly that. That has a whole nother thing here.
Yeah. So
Psychology, man.
yes.
Now, where's it? Who's hosting it?
Well, we're the visiting team.
Okay, you're gonna.
But it's in Memorial Stadium, so they're all the same.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
All right.
It's at basically a neutral site.
It's in neutral. Okay.
Right. So I'm excited about it. It'll be my first one. A lot of our kids are excited and ready to roll, and we'll see what happens.
As you've seen it, obviously you've played plenty of football and you've coached plenty of football, but you will see things that happen during rivalry games.
Okay.
That you just don't see. Like, you'll have a team that on paper doesn't look as strong as this other team. They'll go out there and stomp them.
Right.
I mean, the kids get, for some reason, those kids, especially when you get in that high school, they can really seem to get up and play above their heads at times.
Yep, I agree. Rivalry games, I mean, that's why you can't really call it because, sometimes kids just go above and beyond to prove a point that particular week. Sometimes you wish they played the whole season that way, but you never really know. I mean, it's flipping a coin. Whoever shows up that day will be victorious.
Yeah. Well, and I'm gonna give you props here real quick. You, at one point this year, you wrote an open letter about your football program. Mm-hmm. I have never been more impressed with the communication of a football coach or a coach to not only kids but staff, parents. I mean, it was an open letter to everybody about the Legacy Leopard program, and I got to give you props. That was unbelievable. The way you mastered that and the way you explained what's going on and the process and all like that, it was phenomenal.
Thank you. Now, it wasn't meant to go viral. I can tell you that. It was definitely, that wasn't my intent. It was more to just bring awareness to where we are, protect our kids emotionally, and just to inform the community of, this is where we are, this is where we're going, have some patience, and everything's going to be okay. Because, as an educator, right, you want to bring in families and parents in on kids' academic success and or failure. Same thing with athletics. You want to include the parents in their athletic improvements and success and failures. So as a whole, it's going to take everybody, but as a whole, it was my job, or I felt at the time it was my job to make sure that we all understood where we are, where we're going, how we're going to get there, what I need from you, so our kids can just focus on getting better and not anything else other than that.
Well, and I didn't know about it, but I that sounds like a great way to kind of get the word out and everything. I think because isn't really success is as much physical capability,
Oh, yeah.
and it's even more, I think, mental.
Oh,
It's
yes.
having the right attitude. Attitude gets you so far. I mean, much farther than what you would even imagine yourself doing. I've done things that, because if you never imagine it happening, it won't happen.
Correct.
And you've got to see yourself. And I guess in the sports psychology, they talk about how imagining shooting baskets has an effect on your accuracy as well, or how well you do, and the discipline and all that.
Shaquille
So-
O'Neal should have paid attention to that.
Yeah.
No, everybody dogs on him, but he actually his free throw percentage was not as bad as it.
Yeah, it just looked bad.
It looked bad, but because he got there a lot.
Yes.
Is what it was. So, yeah, Coach Davis, we really appreciate it.
Okay.
Congratulations on the success you've had this year. I mean, when you come into a program that hasn't won a game,
Yeah.
and you get those kids in the right direction.
Right.
I've seen it before, and it's going to happen. You build those kids and build those kids and build those kids, and you're going to hit a tipping point, and it's going to kick off because you have a lot of great athletes in Wichita Falls.
We do. Yeah, we do. It's a beautiful city. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be a part of it.
Now, you said you're from Wichita Falls?
I went to Midwestern.
You went to West-
Okay,
Where
just
did you
claim
grow
it.
up?
Fort
Fort
Worth.
Worth.
Yeah,
You grew up in Fort Worth, okay.
Yeah, I
Yep.
picked that up. Where you went high school?
Eastern
where?
Hills.
You went to Eastern Hills.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so I was Arlington Heights,
Heights.
and then of course our rival was Pascal.
Yes.
So beat Pascal. You know, of course I graduated in.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like beat Pascal.
No, whatever. But I don't know if you'd ever, if any of this kind of news came when you were there, but I guess they bulldozed our athletic facility or something. It was. They paint our, the dome that was on Arlington
Yes,
Heights. They
yes.
painted it purple. I mean, it was, that was back in, again, I graduated in 1983, but it was, So.
Might as well be
Coach Pretty
1883.
was our football coach during that. In fact, well, obviously in your world, Turner Gill,
Yes.
the coach. Well, he went to Arlington Heights, graduated in 1980.
Oh, really? I
Yep.
didn't know that.
Our 1980, 79-80 football team went to state and got their butts beat by Alito, I believe. We were like these. I mean, we had done well, and then on the football field, these big old Alito dudes came
man.
out, and but after that, we were cheerleader champions. we had no football team after that, but our cheerleader team in a couple of years had boys and girls on it, and they ended up going to Florida and went to, like I said, they didn't
The
win
Nationals.
nationals. I think they were second or third or something, but it was a big deal. But anyway,
Yeah.
just a real quick thing.
Baseball
on
was
my-
pretty good there too, right?
I think it was back, but I didn't pay attention. I remember Wichita State University and Wichita, Kansas was big into baseball in the 90s, but other than that, I don't know anything about baseball.
Yeah. Well, Coach, thank you very much. We really
you
appreciate
so
you being
much.
here with us, and
Appreciate it.
congratulations on your success, and good luck Friday night.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good
Thank you.
deal. Well, hey,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. All right. Well,
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
You make